Everyone's been begging me to do a live, so I thought maybe I would try and build my backup account. Once people realize I have a second account, that's really annoying that just did that. So what's up, Cumstains? Big J, checking in from the road. Headed to the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Going to a little small town. Can't even remember the name of it. I could look it up, but it's not really worth it. Might be staying tonight in London, Kentucky. Any of you maniacs live near London, Kentucky? Looks like there's a bunch of restaurants and malls in London, Kentucky. What's up, in Shane in the membrane? You guys keeping up with what's going on in Virginia? I think the people are fed up with the goddamn Democrats trying to take away their rights. Yeah, Virginia, they are forming a militia. Supposedly Antifa wants to come and do an a counter protest on Monday. Dude, those little Antifa punks will get fucking throttled by some Virginia fucking hillbillies. Figure, when you take a look at who was a member of Antifa, they got a bunch of vegans, a bunch of homosexuals, you know. Not very many tough people are in Antifa. Delray Misfits gear. Is that Pomps? I need a fucking haircut. That's looking kind of crazy. This is funny doing a live with 10 people watching. But this is a great way to build my other account, is to do a live stream. Just about to hit the 640 bypass to go around Knoxville and grab 75 North. So, I'm loving this new automatic transmission in my truck. Fucking nice. Notice I'm not shifting? Truck does all the work for you. Dale Chance could drive this truck. Well, probably not. What's up with Dale? I heard Dale's been taking a little time out from social media. A little trouble in paradise. Old Cheryl didn't get any dick past couple of years. Dale's been in the hospital so much. Her eyes are starting to stray, looking for a taller man with a bigger dick. Poor Cheryl. That's got to be a nightmare for a woman to marry a short guy who's constantly got to try and prove himself. Brad went live today. What's that grumpy fucker complaining about? You guys ever notice Brad's never in a fucking good mood? He's always bitching about something. Jesus Christ, Brad. You got the world by the balls. Be happy. You're licking asshole now, which is always a big step forward in a man's life. When he realizes that he is just a sick, disgusting pervert, and he wants to lick an asshole. It's something really to be proud of. Oh, how far to the Tennessee border? Kentucky border. I'm on 640. I don't know if any of you know anything about Knoxville, Tennessee. The northern bypass around the city is quicker to get to 75. Hey, what's up, Natty Comics? Big J, when is the next episode of Truck Stop Confessions? I don't know. Maybe I'll do another live tonight. But it'll have to be early. I need to get to bed early. Yeah, I did have a fucking phone mount on the dashboard of my other truck. This one doesn't have one. I could get a ticket. I don't want that. Big Rob's going to call the DOT, tell him I'm using my phone while I'm driving. Remember when he said that shit? Big Rob Fitness. I highly recommend Andrew of the Delray Misfits. Oh, there's a CrossFit. Oh, I wish my legs were healthy. I used to like going in CrossFit gyms and doing more on the power clean than those little faggots could do. There's really no sense in doing power cleans unless you're doing sports. To do power cleans for fitness is fucking stupid. I mean, if you're doing sports, it's fucking awesome. I mean, I don't care what sport you're doing. It'll help you hit a golf ball farther, hit a softball fucking harder. Just about anything in sports, the power clean is going to help. But to do it for general fitness, that's just simply retarded. But no one said CrossFit people are smart. I'll tell you what, though, I wouldn't mind owning a CrossFit gym. It's kind of like having a nice big boat. You're basically going to have pussy hanging around all the time. no matter how ugly you are. Let's see, what do we got here? I think this is my exit. 75 North. Yeah, this isn't very fun without a phone mount. I'm going to have to buy one. Look at my fucking hair. That's ridiculous. I didn't get a haircut over Christmas. I should have. I don't think I've had a haircut since November. So, I don't have much to talk about. Not like Hamburg. I'm not going to go on my live stream and cry. Poor Hamburg. Poor McCuck. If anything, I want to shave all my fucking hair off. I'm not going to let that shit grow. I just shaved off the beard yesterday. I was looking like a loser. Oh, Jesus, people, come on, man. Little teeny fucking hill and people gotta go slow. I don't want to do... I could do food reviews. The food at the Golden Corral is nothing to review. The Golden Corral has one purpose, and that's post-workout fucking mass consumption of fucking calories. I don't know about taking finasteride daily. That's a lot. I only take my Arimidex once or twice a week. And I usually forget to take my finasteride. So I've been taking my finasteride whenever I take Arimidex, which is once or twice a week. I figure your testosterone levels are going to be at their highest the day after you do your injection. So that's when the majority of your DHT is going to get formed the day after, when your test is at its highest. So I like to do, and same thing with estrogen. So I like to do my finasteride and my Arimidex the day after I do my shots. And I've only been doing 1 or 2 shots a week. I'm off the EQ. And I wound up getting some pharmaceutical grade Primobolan from Turkey. The real stuff, made by Bayer Pharmaceuticals out of Turkey. It comes in glass ampules. They're kind of a pain in the ass. And the shit's only 100 milligrams per cc. But I figured just switching it up, getting off the EQ and on Primo, just switching it up is going to be good for gains. And I'm doing a month of Anavar. I've been on Anavar for a little over 2 weeks. I'm doing 150 milligrams a day, which is quite a bit. 150 mgs of Anavar a day for the first month of this Primo cycle. That way when I get off the EQ and started the Primo, if there was any kind of lag, the Anavar would take care of that. So I'm on like a PJ Braun cycle, a Primobolan and Anavar. That's a pretty, that's like a designer drug cycle for a homeless trucker. You figure a homeless trucker would just be doing test and D-ball. But no, I'm on a PJ Braun cycle, the cycle of millionaires. Primo and Anavar. I'm not getting shredded, Eric. Don't kid yourself. I'm going somewhere in Kentucky. I'm going to stop in London tonight. I got to go west from London. Some smaller town. I think there's a powerhouse gym in London, but I'm not going to train. I just did back on Monday. Today's what, Thursday? Technically I could do back again, but I might as well just wait until Sunday and crush it. These people are driving so fucking slow. I'm on the phone, so I'm staying in the right lane. And I'm doing 50 fucking 5. There's some loser trucker up in front of me. Dr. Jster. Why go live on backup, bully? Question mark. Because I figure it was a great way to build this account. People that aren't following this account aren't going to get to see this live. I could save it, and then it'll fucking somehow wind up on YouTube, and then people will figure out I have a backup account. I've only got about 300 people following this account. I think it's good to have a backup account. That way if IG ever deletes your account, you've already got a head start. And this account is public too. So this account could grow fast. So I got my other account's still private. But this one is public. I should use this one more often, because since it's public, people would be able to see my hashtags. Someone informed me that I'm wasting my time hashtagging on a fucking private account. No one can see the shit anyway. The traffic is fucking bad. It's this dipshit pulling a trailer in front of me. I gotta get around them. Raccoon Valley Road. Jesus Christ. I gotta make a break for it. Alright. Yeah, some dipshit pulling a fucking race car trailer. Triple axle car hauler. He's got a goddamn Duramax diesel in that Chevy. He should be going faster than 55. Who was in a good mood, Ariana? I missed what was said. Brad was in a good mood today? I don't ever piss in a bottle while I'm moving. It's too easy to make a mess. Then your seat fucking stinks like piss. I just pull over, put on the parking brake, stand up, and piss in a fucking empty water or empty milk jug. Brad's drinking beer on a Thursday? That fucker takes more personal days than anybody I know. Have I ever jacked off behind the wheel? No. Why would I do that when I got a bed right behind me? Alright, I am 10 miles south of Clinton, Kentucky. One thing that's nice about Tennessee, it's very skinny if you're going north and south. You get to your next state rather quickly. Oh my God, David, you jerked off in a day cab? That's fucked up. God damn, it's fucking chilly. I got the air on. Don't need it. It's only about 60 degrees, I think. Jay, what do you think Dale broke? Very weird. Something seems to be broken. Dale broke a bone again? I don't know. I thought he was recovering from bleeding ulcers. When's Dale's big return to the bodybuilding stage? I'd love to see Dale and Lenny up on stage at the Ruby one more time. Lenny doesn't seem to be very happy down in Miami. He said 95% of the people at the gym he's been working out at fucking speak Spanish. So I don't think he's making any new friends. I think hell would freeze over before Lenny would learn how to speak Spanish. I'm willing to bet any amount of money that I'm more likely to learn how to speak Spanish than Lenny. I can say something in Spanish. Mucho cerveza grande. What's that mean? Many large beers? Mucho cerveza grande. Many large beers. That's the best thing to say when you walk in a bar. Mucho cerveza grande. Am I saying that right? Any of you Spanish fucks? Yeah, I bet if I save this live and other people get to watch it that don't currently follow me, this account will grow like the fucking lotto. Mucho deporto. What's that? Deport many? Hamburg, you drinking yet? Hamburg, have you made your big comeback to the gym? I heard you were considering TRT. Hamburg, you should get some of that Turkish prima bowling. Considering you are half Turkish. Prima bowling is supposed to be pretty good for collagen, which would be good for your rheumatism. It's not as good as EQ or nandrolone, but it's supposed to be pretty good. Nandrolone and EQ are by far the best. And then primobolan is right behind them. And Anavar is the best oral for collagen. I don't think Hamburg's going to do any nandrolone, though. He doesn't want that Decadick. Sandra likes cock. Don't you have any blacks in Sweden that she could fuck if you got a little Decadick? I mean, not anything long term. Just until you got off the Deca and got your dick back. Sandra could take on a black lover. She doesn't have to love him or anything. It would just be for the dick. Brad will still steal Jay's check in the mail. What check? Was Brad talking about all my mail going to the Delray Misfits P.O. box now? I'm trying to read comments, but with only 80 you fucking cum stains on here, there aren't many comments. Oh, InfoWars just waved at me. InfoWars, where do you live? Jay, do you remember you mentioned months ago that porn star was going to send you a signed dildo she used? What? I don't remember that. Sandra was going to send me a butt plug that she put in Hamburg's ass. Oh, you live in Cali, huh? You know what's cool about California? I think Trump is going to win in 2020 by such a fucking landslide that a lot of the liberals in California aren't even going to bother voting. So it's going to make the landslide victory look even worse. Because the Democrats love to say that Hillary won the popular vote. But if you look at the results of the election as they came in, when the election was called, when Trump got to 270 electoral college votes, once the election was over, Trump was in the lead in the popular vote as well. Hillary only surpassed Donald J. Trump in the popular vote after the results from California came in. So, they can all suck a dick. The election was over. And Trump was in the lead. People in California didn't realize it. Once Trump got to 270, their vote didn't even fucking matter anymore. I think Trump's got a goddamn good chance at stealing Virginia with all the gun control shit that's going on there. I think the only reason Trump didn't win Minnesota is because of that iron workers union up near Minneapolis has been voting Democrat for 100 years. But I think even the iron workers union, those people are starting to see what Trump has done with the steel industry. If Trump could steal Virginia and Minnesota, I think people on the West Coast won't even bother fucking voting. You could have very, very bad returns, voter turnout in California, Oregon, and Washington. Because Trump's going to win every single state he won in 2016. So Trump's going to win. But I think he could still steal some fucking states that went for Hillary last time. And if that happens early in the evening, liberals and Democrats and socialists on the West Coast might stay home. So it could turn a fucking landslide victory into an absolute destruction of the Democratic Party. I think the Democrats realize no matter who they nominate, they're going to lose. So I have a theory that they're trying to make it so Joe Biden gets the nomination because they don't want to lose with one of those wackos being their nominee, because that's going to do nothing but make them lose more independent voters in the future. If they nominate a moderate like Biden and lose, they still have a chance at keeping some of their moderate voters. But if they nominate a socialist like Bernie or a fucking whack job like Elizabeth Warren and they get their ass kicked, they're going to lose a lot of their moderates. They may not become Republicans, but they'll become independents. Yeah, Trump is going to win every single state he won in 2016. I can't think of a state that Trump won that he's going to lose. If anything, he's going to pick up some states. I like his odds in Virginia, Minnesota, and maybe even New Mexico. Obviously, the Northeast is a lost cause, and the West Coast is a lost cause. Did Trump win New Hampshire in 2016? Someone look that up real quick. I'm not sure if he won New Hampshire. I think he could win New Hampshire in 2020. And I think didn't Trump's Maine is kind of fucked up. Doesn't Maine split their electoral college votes? I think Trump only won half of Maine. I think he could win the whole fucking thing this time. Might lose Ohio? How? I don't think if you understand the economy and how Eastern Ohio is really linked to the steel industry because of the coal mines in Eastern Ohio. So, coal and steel will keep Trump a victor in Ohio. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end this. Damn. Right on cue, my battery's dying too. I'm down to 15%. So anyway, I guess I'm going to save it just to try and build this account, because I could try the other approach, not save it. And this maybe word of mouth would go around that there was a lot